What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over some NBA games for Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks today. Let's go ahead and get into the games. We're going to be looking at all 4 NBA games on the board today: Warriors and Magic, Hawks and Knicks, Bulls, Bucks, Clippers, and Nuggets to end off the night. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way I have it structured here is I have the road team up top, their coach's record, their season record, their road record, any other notes I want to add. In the middle is the head-to-head record between the two teams all time, regular season, and for this season in particular. And at the bottom is the home team, their season record, their home record, their coach's record, and any other notes I want to add. Let's start with the first game, though. Warriors versus the Magic. We'll go ahead and jump right into it. Warriors versus the Magic. We got, actually, let me turn off my background light really quick. All right. So if the Magic, we're going to start with the home team. If the Magic were going to win this game, some things that you can look towards is today has 47 date numerology on the Gregorian. The Warriors come in with 47 wins for the season. They can get their 25th loss for the season. They would become 47-25 for a season record with a loss. 25, 47 are identical in all 4 base ciphers. Today does have 31 date numerology on the Gregorian. 31 mathematically is the 11th prime number. The Magic can even the score 1-1 head-to-head against the Warriors with the win, like an 11. And the number 31, it sums to 53. 53, the 16th prime number. Magic can sit on 53 losses with a win, as Warriors get their 16th road loss to go with. Today has 67 date numerology on the Gregorian. 67 sums to 162. Magic could become 10-26 at home for the season with a win. 126 is just an anagram of 162. If the Warriors were going to win this game, if we look at the Warriors to win this game, Warriors can pick up their 48th win for this season. Today is March 22nd, 322 or 223. 223 mathematically is the 48th prime number. But the reason why I have it in a cantaloupe color is because there is 48 date numerology on the Hebrew civil side of the calendar. And the Hebrew civil, it's the 19th day of the 7th month, like 197, which is also the 197th day of the Hebrew civil. 197. 197 is the 45th prime number. And 45 sums to 54. 45, 54 reflections of each other. Magic would get their 54th loss for the season. They would sit on 19 wins with the loss on a day with 67 date numerology, 67 the 19th prime. Warriors would get their 19th win on the road to go with. Let's go ahead and shoot over to the Hawks and the Knicks. Excuse me with my voice and my I'm a little congested, so I probably sound a little funny, and I keep trying to clear my throat. That's neither here nor there. Okay, Knicks versus the Hawks. So we'll start with the home team. If the Knicks are going to win this game, it almost seems a little too good to be true, but it would be a cool connection for it to happen. The Knicks regular season could become 187, 197 all time. Well, excuse me, all time. Regular season. They could become 187, 197 regular season head-to-head against the Hawks with the win. Today is the 19th day of the 7th month, like 197, the 197th day of the year, a day leaving 187 left. So you have the 197, 187, Knicks could become 187, 197 head-to-head against the Hawks with a win. Today does have 13 and 31 date numerology on the Gregorian. Knicks could become 31-41 for a season record with the win. 41 is the 13th prime number. Hawks would sit on 35 wins for the season in their 35th road game, and their coach would get his 48th loss regular season as a coach for the Hawks, today being 3-2-2 or 2-2-3, the 48th prime number. If the and then also you can say 72nd game for the Hawks, 72nd game for the Knicks. Knicks coach can become 72-72 for a record. Although we saw a connection like that yesterday not work out, so I would hold that with a grain of salt. Excuse me, I don't mean to hurt your ears on that one. All right, let's look at the Hawks. The Hawks, if they're going to win this game, they could become the Knicks can fall 3-1, 3-1 head-to-head against the Hawks with the loss. Today has 31 date numerology on the Gregorian. That could be the 31 connection. This is the Knicks' 36th home game, and the Hawks can take advantage of it and become 36-36 for a season record with a win. They would get their coach would get a 63rd win regular season as a coach for the Hawks. 36-63 are just reflections of each other. He would sit on 47 losses on a day with 47 date numerology. 1521, I feel like that has number properties. 1521. Yep, it's a square of 39. How can we make that connection here? Is there a 39 connection on the board? Yeah, I guess not really. Maybe. Well, 22. It is the 22nd of March. If you want to go that route, you can just say 22 sums to 39. 22nd day of March. The Knicks could become 1521 at home, which has a square root of 39. Today does have 13 date numerology on the Gregorian. Hawks would become 13-22 on the road with the win to go with. And another thing that 22 sums to 39, and it sums to 42. So today being the 22nd of March, Knicks can get their 42nd loss as they become 15-21 at home, which is a square root of 39. So that's how that could play out potentially. Bulls versus the Bucks. Keeping it moving here. If the Bucks were going to win this game, it could simply just be the Hebrew calendar. It's the 19th day of the 7th month for the Hebrew civil, like 197. It's the 197 day. 197 is the 45th prime. Bucks can just go ahead and get their 45th win for this season. It doesn't have to be any more than that. Bulls, they would get their 30th loss for the season as Bucks up the series 3-0, like 30 head-to-head against for the season with the win. Bucks can get their 25th home win on a day with 47 date numerology for the Gregorian. I already showed you guys that 47 and 25 are identical in all four base ciphers. Today has a 67 date numerology on the Gregorian. 67 sums to 162 and 45. Bucks can get their 45th win as they get their 126th regular season head-to-head win against the Bulls to go with. 126 is just an anagram of 162. And Bulls, they would become 16-20 on the road with the loss. 162, 126, 67 date numerology, 162, 45. Bucks get that 45th win. If the Bulls were going to win this game, Bucks can get their 28th loss for the season as the Bulls get their 141st all-time head-to-head win against the Bucks. 28 written out sums to 141. Bucks would get their 13th home loss for this season on a day with 13 date numerology. Bucks coach, he would sit on 419 wins regular season for his career on a day with 47 date numerology. 47 sums to 149. 149 is just an anagram of 419. They're just anagrams of each other. Bulls can get their 133rd regular season head-to-head win against the Bucks. Today being 3/22 or 2/2/3. 2/3 is the 48th prime number. 48 sums to 133. Also sums to 47. Bulls would sit on 19 road losses with the win. 67 date numerology, the 19th prime number. And then Bulls would sit on 29 losses with the win on 47 date numerology. 47, 25, and 29 are identical in all four base ciphers. And one last thing, Bulls coach, he would sit on 227 losses regular season with the win, which is the 49th prime number. All four, 25, 47, 29, all four of them sum to 49 today with 47 date numerology. Bulls would sit on 29 losses to go with. And it is the coach's 144th regular season game as a coach for the Bulls. 144 is the 12th Fibonacci. It also has a square root of 12. Bulls could become 1-2 head-to-head against Bucks like 12 to go with. Let's move on to the last game, Clippers versus the Nuggets. Let me turn my background light on real quick. Clippers versus the Nuggets. If the home team, the Nuggets, were going to win this game, Nuggets can become 3-1 head-to-head against the Clippers for the season, like 31 today with 31 date numerology on the Gregorian. What else is there? I don't have anything marked for this game, really, other than this 211 up here. Clippers coach, he can sit on 211 wins with a loss. 211 is the 47th prime number today with 47 date numerology on the Gregorian. Clippers coach, he would sit on 83 wins as a coach for Clippers regular season with the loss. 83 is the 23rd prime number. Clippers would get their 23rd road loss to go with, as Nuggets sit on 83 regular season head-to-head losses against the Clippers with the win. Could probably just mark that in the light blue. 23, 83. What else? Nuggets getting their 43rd win. I'm not too sure what that would connect to, honestly. Your guess is as good as mine. It is the Nuggets' 73rd game for the season, though. 73 is the 21st prime number. They can get their 21st home win, potentially. And then going along with the 23s, actually, I'm going to mark the 38 light blue as well. So Clippers, they can get their 38th loss as they get their 23rd road loss. Clippers coach would sit on that 83, the 23rd prime number, as Nuggets sit on 83 head-to-head losses against Clippers with the win, the 23rd prime number. Well, 23, if you write it out, 23 sums to 163, the 38th prime number, and that's where you can add in Clippers getting their 38th loss to go with that pattern. And then also the 73 is the 21st prime number. Nuggets can get their 21st home win. If you write out 21, 21 sums to 102. And Nuggets would become 102-83 regular season head-to-head against the Clippers to go with. If Clippers were going to win this game, 31 date numerology on the Gregorian. Nuggets can get their 31st loss for the season. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. Nuggets would get their 15th home loss for the season today with 31 and 47 date numerology. 47, the 15th prime number. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. It is the 22nd day of March. Clippers can even the score 2-2, like 22, as they sit on 22 road losses with a win. This is their 39th road game for the season. 22 sums to 39. Also sums to 42. And Nuggets would sit on 42 wins for the season with a loss to go with. Clippers would become 37-37 for a season record with the win. I'm not too sure what connections we can do with that one. 37. We can probably make something up. 37 sums to, 37 sums to 165 today with 165 date numerology on the Hebrew Civil. Clippers could become 37-37 for a season record with a win to go with. So that about does it for today's slate of games. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you some insight to the games. I'm still feeling congested this morning. That's why I didn't make any videos yesterday. I was gonna make a video yesterday, but I just was all congested. I'm still congested today, but a little bit more better. Hopefully my voice doesn't sound too weird. I don't think it does. Maybe it does. I don't know. But I appreciate you guys having patience with me. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the support. Hopefully this video helps with your guys' decodes for today's games. And I'll try and get back on track and make more videos this week. I'll probably do college basketball, some more NBA, and then whatever else people request of me on my Patreon page. So I really appreciate it, guys. I wish you guys the best of luck. Hopefully you win all the money in the world, and I'll see you in the next video.